Welcome today to my channel. So guys, I know that a lot of you out there are jewelry lovers, and I have been reading your comments, and I know that so many of you also have already curated a very beautiful collection or are still in the journey of creating your own fine jewelry collection. But I also know that there are a lot of you out there that are trying to build a fine jewelry collection, and I'm not talking only about designer brands, but just a fine jewelry collection in general. And in today's video, I actually wanted to share 10 essentials that I think that will help you to jumpstart any fine jewelry collection. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this video. But before I start sharing all the pieces that I have laying here in front of me, I just want you guys to know that building a fine jewelry collection really takes time, you guys. Not only because sometimes it really costs a whole lot, but also it is great to think about your pieces, and see what is out there and see which pieces really resonates to you, because a fine jewelry collection should be really, really personal. And I think one of the greatest thing about jewelry is that in a way they kind of like represent you and the style that you like, and should be something that is dear to your heart so that you can get most use out of them, and also in that way they will last you a lifetime. Now, the first piece that I want to share with you guys on this list are actually ear studs. So you guys know that I love my ear studs, and these are the studs that I actually love the most. They're the one from Cache. So these are the Love studs from Cache, and I really, really love them. Now, the reason that I love them is that they're very simple. I don't need to worry about them, so they're also carefree, but they also go with everything. Like, no matter what I have on, it's easy to combine. I don't have to think about it. It's carefree. And I think those are the things that you want in your collection. Also, because of the way they are, I feel like they are pretty timeless. Now, if you're not a fan of ear studs, one other thing that I think is an essential to jumpstart any jewelry collections are hoops. Now, these ones are small, and the reason that I have them in small is because I just like smaller size. I think they go with everything. So these ones are actually very small hoops, and I think what makes them beautiful, let me try to get like a good zoom in, is because they have like literally beautiful 3 diamonds here in the front, which makes them very dainty. You guys can see that. I hope that it's kind of like focusing on the earrings. So these are really small hoops. So if you're someone that doesn't like studs, and I can totally get that, because sometimes these studs can be a little bit uncomfortable in the back. So if you're someone that doesn't like studs, then hoops will be a great replacement, or just something to add to your fine jewelry collection as a second piece. Now, the third piece that I want to talk about are diamond studs. And I have these ones that are from Ole Lingard, and these ones have beautiful diamonds in between. It's very, very gorgeous. It's shiny and shimmering. And the reason that I say like having diamond stud are essential, whether it's like in a star shape or a square shape or any other shape, is I feel like diamond studs really give you a different type of look. So I have the diamond stud here right in. This is also the one from Ole Lingard. It has like 3 stars, and I really, really love it. But you can see like having diamonds in truly gives you like a more sparkling look compared to the other ear. So it totally gives like something else. And I think bringing that, also like having different pieces that complements your face and your complexion in different ways, is a good way to build up your fine jewelry collection. The next piece that I want to move to is, I think, the first type of pieces that I've started to buy when I started to buy bracelets. And these are these cute bracelets that are very, very dainted and so cute and so minimalistic. And I absolutely love, love, love this style. I think you can get this style maybe from any type of jewelry store by now. I also find that sometimes you have a really beautiful, cute bracelets as well on Etsy. So I'm a huge lover of these dainty bracelets. So the next one, and this one is something that I didn't get like right away because these ones are a lot more expensive than the other pieces that I can like show you guys, is a gold bangle. I think they're really classic, they're really stylish, and this is the first bangle that I ever got. So I really love it, and I love back then that the bangle was just a little bit like bigger. I like the oversized bangle look back then. Now I don't anymore, but if you're looking to build your jewelry collection, that I think that a gold bangle is something that will definitely stay forever. One of the greatest pieces that is very timeless is of course the Love bangle from Cartier. You can see it here, it's on my wrist. If you want something that will last you a really long time, then investing in a good bangle is the way to go. It's really gorgeous, goes with everything, and you know, you will have a lot of use per wear out of it. So the next items that I want to talk about are the necklaces. Now, for me, I think finding a necklace that is timeless and at the same time is something that you could wear every day is something that is really, really personal, and it might take a while before you kind of like reach that point to where you can find something that you really love, and that is okay. So for me, one of the things that really works are diamond necklaces, or necklaces with a small diamond stone within them, like this one, you guys. This is a really gorgeous one. The stone is really small. I think just finding one that really suits you, that is like the perfect size for you, is something that is really timeless, chic, and classic, and as I said, again, will last you a really long time. The other piece that I want to talk about with you guys is this chain necklace. And I think chain necklaces, you guys, are the best. They are literally the best because you can really play with them in so many ways. You can make them like a choker. You can really wear them like this and hang something on it. They're so versatile and they go like with so many things, but at the same time they're also great pieces to use them as a layering. So once you get like your necklace that you wear on a daily basis, I think a good step would be to go for a chain necklace. Now moving on to the next piece that I would say like are maybe even my favorite, you guys, are rings. I love rings. I feel like whenever I look at people's rings, if they have any, are where the personality comes out. Like that's, I feel like, when you actually see what people like, aside from the bracelet, but the rings, they really speak out. So my first type of rings were these beautiful, they are stack rings, but you could also wear them like alone. I think these rings are from Anna plus Nina, or Nina plus Anna, Anna plus Nina. Again, it is a Dutch brand, so they're very, very cute, so super dainty. I really, really love them. Like still, like when I wear them like this, they're like so cute together. Them is like one with a diamond in it and the other one has a small pearl inside of it. It's so cute, it is so sweet, and I think these are the pieces that will last you a long time. Now of course you can go like for thicker rings, or if you like these thin rings, it all depends on your own style, but I think getting these very timeless, again, pieces are the way to go, especially when you're starting your fine jewelry collection, because you want to enjoy your pieces, and the more timeless there are at the beginning, the more use you will get out of them. Another piece that I think it's an essential in every fine jewelry collections are the, I would say like the diamond pave rings. Now, this one is not fully pave, but it does has like, I think like almost like 3/4 of the ring is in diamonds. Now, I know my jewelry does also have these types of rings, but I've seen them like on so many boutiques. So I think you can buy them literally everywhere, but having like beautiful diamond rings like these kind of like breaks up your set, but it also helps to elevate your hand like this, like so beautiful. So I've got like this one, but I also have like this more funky type of ring, which is a more flowery shape with diamonds in it. It's so gorgeous. I love it. And when you have like these beautiful fine rings, you can also decide to stack them or wear them on their own. They're just like so great. And I think that is what I truly like about rings, is that you can really change them up, switch them up, and create your own beautiful look. One thing that will be very amazing for any fine jewelry collection is to have a statement ring. Now, I wasn't about statement rings because for a long time I felt like they were just like too much, and that is something that was like very personal. So if it's something that doesn't speak to you, it doesn't, but maybe at a point in your journey, it will speak to you. So one of the ways that you can use a fine jewelry piece statement ring, like this one, this is the Coco Crush from Chanel. I think it's a very basic and quiet statement ring. To me, it is a statement because it's bigger and it's kind of like out there compared to like the other rings. But if you're more like of a quiet person and you don't like big chunky rings on your fingers, then this might be sufficient for you to have just like something that is just a little bit more out there. I think that really helps to bring something to your style. My personal most favorite statement ring is this one from Van Cleef & Arpels. Rings or statement jewelry is something for you, then definitely think to add that in your fine jewelry collection. I think it's personally something that is really amazing and that you will get so much joy out of it. Now the last item, and this is something that I wanted to keep at last because I do feel like this is on the far more higher end than all of the pieces that I've just talked about, because I'm going to talk about a fine jewelry watch. Now, I feel like a lot of people just talk about the Cartier or the Rolexes or the Patek and things like that. But I feel like there are so many brands that also have fine jewelry watches, and I think you just have to find one that just speaks to you. And for me personally, I've experienced that I used to have like 20 watches, and compared to this one, they're all very inexpensive. I think the most luxury one that I had up until I bought this one, I think it was a 500. It was my Apple Watch. So it wasn't as expensive as this one, but the moment that I got my fine jewelry watch, like the crave, the hunger for other watches, it's kind of like died. So I think like having just a good watch instead of like investing every time like 100 or 200 bucks in a watch, when you save that type of money, you can actually buy a beautiful pre-loved or new fine jewelry watch that you actually love and enjoy and will wear for a lifetime. So even though I feel like for most of us, when we start our fine jewelry collection, is not like the first piece that we can get or that we even think about buying, but once you're like further down your journey, I think this will be a beautiful add-on to any collection. So this is why I wanted to keep it as last, because it might not be like something that you want to quite jumpstart your luxury collection with. So you guys, these are the pieces that I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know in the comment box down below what you think of these pieces. Do they speak to you like jumpstart essentials, or do you want to add something else to the list? For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!